What is good? Chat, YouTube. The time has come. And the time has come, y'all. The truth has been unveiled. Oda has lost his goddamn mind. This may be the most unbelievable thing we are about to read here. 1154. The chapter. And 1155 apparently is also following up crazy. We kind of left off on Loki's quick backstory. You know how we do, man. We don't waste no time. We finna get right into the stream. Or to the chapter. Okay. 1154. I can't even die. Must be referring to Loki. Yeah, shit's really hitting the fan. What is Oda what could he possibly be thinking? We still have the Yamato cover story. It's been going on for the last 40 chapters. I think since Wano ended, honestly. Not even gonna cap. At the grave of a hero born in West Blue and brought up in Ringo. Who could that be? That's why I gotta tune in that One Piece talk, man. I don't be knowing what the hell's going on in this cover story. Not gonna cap. Okay. 63 years ago. We're still back in the day. I think still a little bit of Loki's backstory here. Lord Jorul. Jorul or Jarul? It's gotta be Jarul, right? Jarul, the oldest man in the present day, lost his partner. Cascade Beard Jarul was struck down dead by the hands of a certain young girl. What? Oh, her name was Charlotte Linland, a mere human, yet she left a large part of a giant village in ruins. She would later go on to become an emperor, earning the epithet. What's going on with these translators? Big Mamu whooped Ja Rule's ass. Oh, he was dead. Oh, he killed her. Oh shit. Oh, she killed him. Big Mom at 7 killed this giant. Out of control. The same year, Elbaf faced a string of tragedies. It was calamity after calamity, sudden fires, windstorms, and bitter cold waves devastated by the crops. The abnormal weather also brought fishing to a halt. This once magnificent land had fallen into famine. Damn, they're frozen to death here? Giants frozen to death? Unbelievable. This is the curse of Loki. They thought it was real. Now do you see this is all that child's doing? This land was cursed because you all failed to kill it immediately. No, surely it's just a coincidence. This is Mother saying this? This is his mother saying this? Nah, that's crazy. Let me just pause YouTube music so they don't copyright my shit. You hear my roommate back there going crazy. Y'all know what time it is. Crash. Not goo goo gaga. He busting the door. He's staring at me. Prince Loki. Take it away. Don't ever let that monster near me again. Yeah, that's crazy work. That's her son. Her only child, by the way. Out of control. Loki cries, "Wow, Prince Loki, you have to keep away from your mother's room. Gouge out those monstrous eyes. If left unchecked, his curse will grow till it brings about the nation's collapse. That's insanity. Gouge out his eyeballs? All right, Shawty, relax. It's a baby, it's a child. I'm hungry. Sorry, sweetie. That was the last bit of bread we had. You're going reaving? We could easily steal what we need from the humans. Ain't that how it's always been? Oh, now it's raining. This is great. We could easily steal what we need from the humans. Ain't that how it's always been in Elbaf's history? Don't be ridiculous. A senseless raid on them would only bring shame to Elbaf. That's the law of the land now. Those bastards from Hunter's village are attacking. What are they? It seems they've hit other villages too. Quick, arm yourselves. Don't let them loot the village. Internal giant struggles weren't unheard of. Okay, so they got a little civil war here. During desperate times, but these incidents only resulted in making the period more severe and bloody. The country was engulfed in chaos and misery. I heard a rumor about that princeling born in the castle. He's cursed. And the bitterness festered as spirits broke. Okay, we see young, what's his name, Hydrogen. Hey, wait. Hey, Hydrogen, your brother doomed this country with his curse, huh? As his elder brother, you'll take responsibility as a sacrifice. That's crazy. What are you talking about? Don't you know my son's a cutie? He's gonna be the world's strongest, the world's longest living man? Can't eat it. You're nothing but an outsider who seduced Harold. Go to hell. I love this country. Don't you lay a finger on my mom. Bro goes for the punch. I'm gonna flatten you, King Harold. Damn. Dad. Brothers, you must not fight amongst each other. The king. Word reached me about Loki's birth and the recent famine. I was building a rapport with various nations. When the news came, our allies acted without hesitation. They loaded tons of food and supplies to be shipped here. Humans may be small in stature, but not well. Our allied nations came together to ensure that we got enough to truly fill and satiate our giant bellies. We will graciously accept their aid. Harold, how are you supposed to dock on an island? On the island, haha. It's as big as you expected. Dig in and fill your hearts with gratitude. Now he came in and saved everybody's life. And these good folk are ever in a pinch, it'll be our job to return the favor with all our might. Remember, this tiny world is ours to share. Queen Esther continued to publicly declare that the plague suffered by Elbaf was brought on by the cursed prince right up to the eyes of Harold. She denounced her son with a bitter hatred until her final anguished breath. That's crazy. Naturally, the people believed her passing was a part of the curse. Loki, my son. He was born with a condition that affects his eyes. Well, he could see, but I understand. What a pity. He can't even smile for me. I guess it makes sense. He did just lose his mother. Only at a few months old, Loki had given up on love. We sure have a lot of scrapes. No, those are... Harold's diplomacy soon started to bear fruit, and Elbaf's winter finally came to a close. Branch Route 1. That's right, it'll help build inter-village trade and communication. Okay. So Harold went out to the world, came back, said we need to open up the borders, typical foreigner shit. Came through with the food. Restoring the fractured nature and venturing across the seas continued to be prioritized while other things became an afterthought. Now niggas calling this nigga freak. Holy shit, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. Esther's older brother was appointed as Loki's personal steward. Now that's crazy. They did not love this nigga. This is the realm of the dead. Isn't it dangerous here? The coastline keeps the area separated so the beasts won't come near. You're so cute when you're worried. It's hilarious. Pinch, pinch. Don't you have training with Elbow from West Village? You should head back. This is Edith's Tavern, you hear? Fishermen, castaways, even pirates. I'm ready for any and all customers. With any luck, I'll be a help to Harold. You're gonna whoop her ass, probably. 56 years ago, okay? So now we're 7 years later. You're at the scene of the Reverie incident, Harold. Yeah, my friend was one of the invited kings. He smuggled me in as one of his guards. I couldn't ask the questions I wanted to without blowing my cover. If that murder hadn't happened, I might have been exposed. What rare? This is still 56 years ago. Okay. If you were caught, all this would be the least of your worries. Have you ever heard about the Galera Warhammer Company? The Great Hammer Battalion? They're that gruff troop of a giant shipwrights that are armed themselves with warhammers, right? I thought they were just a myth. No, they existed. They really did travel far and wide, sending letters back to Elbaf. The final letter said they'd all been captured. Can you believe it? Over 100 warriors were taken prisoner, including ancient giants. You think the world government was responsible? There is no doubt that they once faced a great enemy. However, they sank deep into the ocean at a certain point in history. To be blunt, there's probably a deeper reason why your ideals haven't worked out, and it has nothing to do with you. Lingering animosity, huh? These are just rumors, but I also heard a story about a frozen army of giants somewhere. It seems our people are regarded as enemies of the larger world. Clearly, but I've already resolved to face any hurdle. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hopefully it's not about my car. What y'all think? My car? Random 404 number? Oh, maybe the... Hello? Hello? Dang, okay. Do you know if there's another Advanced Auto Parts that may have it? Sorry, stream. Yeah, chat. How to get my radiator part replaced. You said Cleveland? You said you see it on Cleveland, though? Would I be able to, like, just transfer my order over, or how does that work? Uh-huh. Let me check. I don't know if it did either. Yeah, it did charge my card. Is there any way that y'all can switch it over, or do I have to just call them first or something?
You have to actually reorder it. I just canceled the order. I'm not sure how fast the funds turn back to the card.
Right.
But you literally have to go back online. It's like it's a store, not our store, but there's Hamilton or Cleveland, and they should be able to tell you if they have or not now.
Okay, I'll probably just call them.
Okay.
And see, you said it's the Cleveland one. Okay, I'm trying to just make sure I got the right address for the Cleveland one. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's this one here, right? 170 Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm finna call over there.
All
right. Thank you so much. Jeez, always something going on, man. Anyway, chat. Back to the chapter. Sorry about that. Prince Loki, I know you cursed and killed my little sister. That's crazy. Prince Loki with a heart is crazy. Now let's see what kind of garbage you'll be serving up today. Hold on. Can I zoom in here? Now let's see what kind of garbage we'll be serving up today. Is crazy. Wow, the horse of fortune today. The stewards. What does it say? The steward's bovie? What does that say? I don't know what that says, chat. The steward's bovie was in the realm of the dead? 48 years before present day. The villagers drew closer in terms of trade and identity, and the nation stood together. My dream is to join hands with many other countries around the planet for the giant race to be welcome all over this grand world. King Harold's so cool. He's changed so much. He's going to be a king who will go down in history. Well, you look thrilled, Hotterdin. Is it because your illegitimate Prince Loki is the true heir, right? You're just an illegitimate throwaway. It's crazy. This is a disaster. King Harold's already left on his voyage. They're coming. Close the doors and get the children inside. Beat them all up, guys. This is Elbaf, the world's strongest country. We don't need weaklings here. Loki, driven by scorn, unleashed chaos onto Elbaf. That's crazy. He laughed at the feeble as they ran. Hey, Loki. Dad went through hell to rebuild this village. You think you can get to call my father Dad? I don't get why everyone respects him. He's done for trying to play nice with those human insects. That's crap. We should all try to see from each other's perspectives. Don't just get cocky because you're big. Being cocky is my right. I'm the prince. Don't you dare talk back to me, right? Now you smacked Hotterdin. Stay back, Gerd. He'll think you're his friend. Loki, I will hit you next. We are friends, you dummy. She socks him. Hotterdin, are you okay? He needs first aid. Haha, you're so pathetic. I could puke, Hotterdin. You're just a group of weaklings huddling together. It's because of your mom's filthy blood. Young master, that's going too far. He's still the son of the king. He's also a prince. Don't call him a prince. Loki's spread pain. And destruction, but nothing he did filled the hole in his own heart. It's crazy. That's crazy. Let me make sure that my chat working. Okay. He just wanted a mother. I can't even die. Did he jump off the, what's it called again? Damn. Now he feel like Kaido. What's the deal with this island? Where's the welcome committee? Roar. Bear attacks. Oh wow, we found, well look, it's a giant. Help, this is definitely Elbaf. Haha, this brat's got one hell of a devil face. I know he's a giant, but isn't he a bit too big? Hey kid, why are you crying? There it is, y'all. The first look. Rox D. Xebec. In the flesh. What a gangster. Wow. He looks like, literally like Blackbeard. It's probably his father. Nah, this is crazy. So Rox was just Blackbeard, but strong as fuck. Harold spotted this particular man 8 years ago during the Reverie. All right, kid, you better say yes to both these questions. I ain't the type that takes no for an answer. He single-handedly killed a Navy HQ admiral and vanished without a trace. This feat earned him a massive bounty and the government's ear. First off, this is Elbaf, land of the giants, yeah? Second, we'll find Harold here, yeah? Future captain of the Rock Pirates, father of Emperor Blackbeard. That's crazy. The fact they made him look just like Blackbeard is actually insane. Chat. This is crazy. We've waited 1,150 chapters for the first look at rocks. Quite literally out of control. Okay, 11:55. I think we're getting some more of God Valley here. 28 years of One Piece, I think. This is the cover for that. Okay, we got a color spread of them in... Where are they? Where is this place? This is clearly not Egghead. Is this Elbaf? Is this what Elbaf looks like? Maybe. Looks fire, though. This is Elbaf, but Pops ain't here. He's on a voyage. Rox, the legendary pirate, came to Elbaf, but why? You're all puny humans. This is the first I've ever seen one moving around for real. Ahaha, how cute. Hang on, did you just say Pops? You're Harold's kid? The Rox pirates. I'm guessing he can still be reached even if he's away, right? What's your name? Loki. Alright, Loki, just do what I tell you. Head on home and get someone to send an urgent word to your Pops. Tell him to say, Loki has been seriously hurt. You gotta return to Elbaf at once. Watch your mouth. Do I look like I take orders from humans? You seriously expect my father to drop everything just because I'm hurt? Yeah, right. Besides, someone as weak looking as you has no right to boss me around. Rock swordsmanship was renowned for its brutal impact, akin to a giant hammer or a cannon fire. It was said to blow everything in the surrounding vicinity away. That's insane. So it looks like he swung on bro. Smacked him. He yells, ah. Bah, ha, ha, ha. There we have it. Loki has been seriously hurt. I'm crying. Harold's paths crossed with this madman once before. It happened during the Reverie that year. Someone attacked and kidnapped 5 of the kings. Unbelievable. That big man in black has to be the culprit. The lives of those sovereigns cannot be used to extort Mu. No kidding, but it threw the Holy Land into total chaos, didn't it? The incident would be the first and last of its kind. An intruder made it all the way to the flower room hidden deep within the Holy Land. This man claimed to be a Davy Jonesian pirate. He knew there was nothing more he could do in that moment, so he withdrew these words. Just wait one day, I'll be back. So he withdrew with these words. Okay, so Rox pulls up on young Eve, but he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't catch no fade. So he said, I'll be back, ho. This nigga looks crazy. Naturally, this incident would never be brought to light. Ironically, on that very day, there was another intruder in the Holy Land. Look, it's so much bigger than a normal giant. I want it as a slave. No, we should kill it and have it stuffed. Guard, protect the nobles. Hot, hot, hot. I'm sorry the negotiations went south, and I know trespassing is a crime, but isn't this all going a bit too far? Don't let the kidnapper get away. That wasn't me, I swear. Would they shoot this nigga with fire? An admiral was murdered. The culprit ran towards the castle. Proceed with caution. It's just one thing after another. Seize that biggin. That must be the guy who kidnapped the kings. How dare he use me as a scapegoat? I'll show him. A giant in the Holy Land? Don't your kind lurk in the boonies? Okay, boom. Harold swings on rocks. Damn, this nigga is huge. This nigga's sword is the size... A part of this nigga's sword is the size of this nigga's whole body. The clash between the two strangers blew away everyone within a 5-kilometer radius. Ha ha ha, state your name. Ha ha ha, it's Harold. I'm Rox. Angle your next strike toward the town. They'll enslave you if you get caught. Huh? Why? Don't ask questions. Okay. How do I get to Elbaf? The new world is that way. If you survive this, let's meet again, Harold. Don't be ridiculous as I'd ever associate with a criminal like you. What the? Are you really just gonna jump off the edge? Rox had taken out a Navy Admiral just moments earlier. Yeah, Rox is a demon. He took out a Navy Admiral? Who was it? Despite all the efforts to save him, the Admiral did not survive. It was deemed the most grievous of sins. In the blink of an eye, Rox's infamy boomed. The event sent a powerful shock throughout the seas. Who is taking these bounty poster pictures? How do they get this picture? This nigga is damn near grabbing the screen. Where the fuck is the cameraman? Are you joking? Okay, sometime later, a ship carrying a great amount of celestial tribute to Marijois was attacked. God damn, this is why the Holy Land was mad as hell all these years. They just be getting fucked up. You got Rox killing admirals, Loki running around, knocking shit over, they blowing up tributes. Hell yeah, they wasn't going for it. And then they interrupted the God Valley hunt. Over with. Okay, the gates of justice were destroyed, and the attacker fled the scene. The stolen funds were later used to support Rox's pirates' activity. So he robbed a celestial tribute. Yeah, this thing's insane. Until that point, Rox had always acted against the world government, but after that, he started to target pirates too. In the world of pirates, there exists a long-standing tradition known as a Davy Back fight, and this is why you don't skip. This is why you don't skip arcs. Shout out Christina D. Weeb. She talking about skip Long Ring, Long Island. Davy Back is important. Pirate crews will compete in a series of matches, wagering their flags on even their crewmates in a truly ruthless game. Rox used this tradition to build his entire crew. That's insane. And niggas was wondering how he even got all these niggas. Niggas said Davy Back fights, bruh. They've got an amazing guy. You'll lose it when you see him. They had won many scoundrels to their side before they even had a flag. That's crazy. He's already got Shiki here and Whitebeard. Yeah, this is insane. The boxing gloves is insanity. Insanity. After that, they made their way to Elbaf. That's it. Elbaf. Quest Castle. I don't know if this is West Castle. I don't know how to say this. Oh no, I rushed home as fast as I could. But glad you've already learned the corner on your recovery. Thank goodness. I know that you're strong, Loki, but you shouldn't wander into the realm of the dead. You got lucky escaping with nothing more than that after falling off that cliff. There's plenty more dangers just lurking deeper inside. Dad really came back? It has to be a coincidence. He couldn't have came for me. Rox, I've heard all about your crimes. What are you doing here? I missed you, Harold. You gotta join my crew. The world government won't hear you out, right? You get it now. The time has come. Don't be stupid. If I anchor myself with a thug like you, I'll lose all the good I've built up with all my allies. What of it? Aren't those allies government pawns? What's the point of reaching for something that's impossible? You gotta level the playing field. Don't be a wet blanket, Harold. Elbaf has the greatest warriors in the world. If something churns your stomach, you should just crush it. This is a real feast. Okay, so we get a look at the first set of Rox's pirates. Shiki again, Whitebeard. I don't know who these other two niggas are. He sure is big. I think that's old girl Stussy. This is the most dialogue we've got from Whitebeard anyway. I mean, Whitebeard. Rocks anyway. Really is just Blackbeard. That's the old way. Elbaf has changed. People never change. That same bloodlust is still pulsing through you. Hey, can't you two just enjoy the meal? You guys should know that if you follow a man like him, you'll only be led to ruin. He like, I don't give a fuck. Whitebeard like, I don't give a shit, man. Following that moron? Haha, don't make me laugh. We're all completely out for ourselves. None of us would bat an eye if Rocks died. Shiki the Wicked, future Golden Lion. Well, that's not to say his plans don't have a certain appeal. They could prove very lucrative. You have Miss Buckin, the Tech Bandit, also known as Buckingham Stussy. Have you heard of Hachinosu, the place they call the Isle of Exiles, or even Pirate Island? Countries all around the world send their worst inmates there as a form of penal exile. Don Marlon, a gangster from the West Blue. It was meant to be a barren island with no food, where all you could do is wait for death. But last year the survivors started banding together. And why do you think that happened? Edward. So this is before they have bounties, maybe? Edward Newgate, future Whitebeard. But last year the survivors started banding together. And why do you think that happened? Believe it or not, the island had a massive gold deposit or gold depot. A shadow organization found out and got involved. They helped the criminals amass a fortune. That really pissed the government off. And then Gonzui the smuggler is crazy. Pirate Prophet Ochoku? Future Commodore of Pirate Island? A lot of history here. These days, anyone who gets near the island gets swarmed by the hardened criminals. They'll strip you of everything. So then we cut a deal with the government. I asked, how much are you going to pay us if we take that island back for you guys? Once we get the money, we'll take down Pirate Island and split them out and load of loot between us. But there's no way in hell we're just handing over the island and those criminals after that. Get it? They're literally sitting on the food. That's how much food is there. I'll take charge of Hachinosu, and with these dumbasses under me, we'll turn it into a pirate paradise. I could already see the government and Marines standing there like clueless dogs. So he really was just, Blackbeard was like, I'm just going to follow my father's dream. This is just a prologue to my life. Using that island as me base. I'll crush the Navy, bring the Holy Land crashing down, and after that, I'm going to be king of the world. Your enemies are too big. You're picking a fight with the whole planet. Say what you want. One day someone's bound to pull it off. There is no such thing as power that lasts forever. Join me, Harold. If we team up, we'll be unstoppable. Yeah, this nigga really is Blackbeard. Like, really look at his face. Quit inviting me. I told you I'm the king. That doesn't matter. The world. I'm going to claim the whole damn world. Loki suddenly realized he had found salvation. I'm crying. 4 years passed. Harold continued rejecting the numerous invitations he received until one day Rock's plan had finally reached its fruition, backed by his monstrous crew. He was shedding shockwaves. Set sails, ya bastards, throughout the world. So what did he do? Go to Pirate Island? Go to that valley first and they got stopped? Man, it's a lot of history. The truth of Rocks. The truth. Whole time. He was just a crazy ass Blackbeard. And we all knew he had to be. We knew he had to be. To have Roger on your crew, or not Roger, have Whitebeard, Big Mom, Shiki, Kaido. Yeah, you're a demon. Damn. W chapter, y'all. It's really crazy out here. Oda's been waiting for that. And it's really crazy because I'm like, where were the theorists? You know what I'm saying? All the theorists that are out there. I thought y'all would be on this one. All of a sudden, nobody knows. All of a sudden, nobody knows or thought that Rox could be Blackbeard's father. That's clearly quite insane. Rox was talking. Oh, see, my chat wasn't loaded. My bad, y'all. Rox was talking. Was taking everyone best man in their crew. Yo. What up, Cyborg Frankie? Yeah, fire chapter, bro. See, I knew this shit wasn't showing there. Yeah, fire chapter. April the Mermaid. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Rox is literally him. Davy Back fights. Built his whole squad. What are we even talking about? You know what I mean? Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Like I said, Rox was always him. I knew it. W chapter, y'all. W stream. Appreciate y'all for sliding. I gotta go handle some car situation stuff, so may try to hop on stream later. Yeah, it's crazy. Oda's really that guy. Oda's really him. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Look out for the Twitch stream later. W chapter. Crazy work out here. Peace and love.